Yo, what's good, boys? In this video, I'm about to be covering this Godseeker's curved blade build. He didn't want to be named, but yeah, it's actually a really cracked build. I've been using it. I'm not a great PvPer myself, but with this build, I've actually been able to improve a lot. And let's dive right into it. I'm gonna be super specific on what you guys have to do pre-shrine and post-shrine. But anyways, let's just get right into it. So here, for the equipment, obviously try to get the most HP possible and the most Gale benefits. You can find this out really easy just by doing a quick Google search. But the most important part of this build is definitely to get Prophet's Cloak. Because as you can see, Prophet's Cloak, it actually gives you an ability that gives you 20% more armor penetration on basically all your mantras, which is like super OP. And then as you can see here, I'll just rattle them off. 25% physical armor, 20% ice armor, 25% elemental armor. You get the talent called Crippling Darkness. And you get 20% fire armor, 50% ether regen, and 2600 durability. So as you guys can tell, 50% ether regen by itself will be extremely beneficial to you guys. And if we go over to mantras, let's go cover these real quick. We have Astral Wind, Bloodless Gem on it. That's just my opinion. I feel like that's the best. Put 3 rush shards on it and 3 drift shards. I fully haven't completed this build, so I'm missing 2 rush shards, but disregard that. Blinding Dawn isn't necessary. I just have that for now because I haven't actually gotten the exact mantras needed. But obviously, you guys can switch it out for whatever you find best for Gale, like maybe that new Gale spinning kick or whatever it's called. Gale Lunge here. We got the Bloodless Gem, 3 crystal lenses on it for the distance. Radiant Kick, super necessary. Make sure you get that. Put a blue gem on it for ether. Rising Wind, that's obviously like that Gale uppercut yellow scene. I'm not quite sure what the modifiers are on it, but I put Bloodless on it for now. And then Dash, I just have that because I prefer more mobility. Blue gem. Champion's World Throw, self-explanatory. You grab them, you throw them into like a wall. And then Wind Passage, super necessary. Put a blue gem on it. Put 3 perfect lenses and 3 crystal lenses. Alright, boys. So now if we head over to talents, I'll quickly just put the pre-shrine and the post-shrine on the screen right now. I'll do pre-shrine first so that y'all can see exactly what cards you need. So the most important cards pre-shrine is, this build actually has 6 legendaries. So you get 3 legendaries pre-shrine and 3 legendaries post-shrine. So of the pre-shrine legendaries, the first ones y'all should be going for is actually the butterfly cards. So we have Swift Rebound, which is 15 agility. Evasive Expert, which is also 15 agility. And then Risky Moves, which is 25 agility. And then Ghost, which is 40. So when you spawn in, you should just only be pumping agility and try to get to 40 agility first, as you can see on the pre-shrine. Then you want to go to 25 fortitude so that you can get Alley Cat, which is, as you can see here, we have Scaredy Cat, which is 5 agility. Endurance Runner, which is 25 agility and 25 fortitude. And then we've got Conditioned Runner, which is 25 agility, 25 fortitude. But you'll get that because we already have the agility from Ghost. And then next, you want to get all the Charmcaster cards. So we're going to start off with, we want to get Tough Love for 25 Charisma, Morale Booster for 25 Charisma, Lasting Charm for 55 Charisma, Charismatic Cast for 25 Charisma, and then Chaotic Charm for 55, and that will allow you to get Dazing Finisher. And then once y'all have got those, I would recommend trying to get Perseverance, because this allows for more shifting post-shrine by like 3 points. You don't have to put 30 into willpower, but you can if you mess up and don't get Perseverance. But then once y'all have done that, just go 30 into willpower and then 30 into fortitude to obviously get Perseverance, like I highlighted here. And then you're going to want to go 1 into medium weapon, and then obviously just by default 10 into Gale Breath. And now let's get into the post-shrine. Alright, boys, so now that we're into the post-shrine, the first thing I'd recommend doing is getting your medium weapon to 30. And then your Gale Breath to 75, so you can immediately equip the Curve Blade and not have to worry about like getting killed early. Well, at least for me, because I'm deep bound usually. But so first go after you've gotten 75 into Gale Breath, go 20 into Strength to unlock most of the Duelist talents. Like I'll show you guys. If I go to Talents, then I go to Duelist, which is right here. Yep, here we go. You can see Strong Stern, 25 Fortitude, 15 Strength. Spine Cutter, 25 agility, 20 strength. Duelist Dance, 20 strength. Concussive Force, that's obviously just given to me by my equipment. And Concussion. And there's more Duelist talents you can go as well if you want to just take less out of Gale Breath. If you want to take some points out of Gale Breath and put into Strength to get more of those talents, go right ahead. Search it up. And then once you've gotten 20 into Strength and unlocked the cards I just showed you, start pumping all of your points into Fortitude, like literally all of them. So this way you can get Exoskeleton, which is 40 Fortitude, and then to the finish, which is 50. And then also, if we come back up to Bastion, you'll see Battle Tendency, 15 Fortitude, 15 Willpower, Brace Collapse, 25 Fortitude, Firmly Planted, 15 Fortitude, and 15 Willpower. Moving Fortress, 5 Fortitude, Perseverance, which is 30 Fortitude and 30 Willpower, and then of course Reinforced Armor, which is 90. So once you've gotten your Fortitude to 90, I'd recommend just increasing the rest of your Gale Breath to 100, and then you can start collecting the Spectre cards. So we have Apparitions, which is 50 Gale, Haunted Path Spectre, 50 Gale, Phantom Step, 55 Gale, Possession, 75 Gale, and then Vanishing Wraith, which is 60 Gale. And then, obviously, once you've done that, you can also head towards getting a World Without Song, which is 75 Gale, level 10, and then Silencer's Blade, which is 60 Gale, level 10. Obviously, Haunted Gale, I forgot to cover that. 40 Gale, level 8. Super important to get. Make sure you go the Haunted Path. And then you'll have 3 points left. If you haven't gotten Perseverance, just put the remaining 3 points into Willpower. And then if you have gotten Perseverance, pre-shrine, just put the 3 points into whatever you want. It doesn't really matter, it's just 3 points. And for the final parts, I should go 6 Vitality and 6 Song Champ, but obviously that's unnecessary. I have a little bit of a skill issue in PvP. So the God Seeker said to go 6 Vitality and 6 Erudition, but I'm not the greatest at tempo. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And for the final part of the video, boys, I'm just gonna go through, slow scroll all the talents so that y'all can see all the extra ones. Alright. Alright, boys. I hope you enjoyed that build video. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer. Thank y'all boys so much. Have a great day. Love y'all boys. Stay safe.